Hello YouTubers, you are watching Just Do It Yourself channel and we are replacing belt, actually two drive belts on Volvo C30. So let's get to it. To get started we will need to remove the wheel. I have it on jack stands because I will be replacing the axles, but you will be fine just to jack up one side. So to get the wheel off you need 19mm socket and I'm using 1/2 inch impact. Nice tool to have around. Even more nicer if you use right settings on it. So this tool has 1500 pounds of braking power. So it's super handy to have in a garage. And I will leave the links for all the tools and parts in the description to the video. But for now, we'll just get the wheel off. So next, to get to the belt, you need to remove this fender liner and one 10mm plastic nut, and there is another one on this side. Next we will undo a bunch of T25 torque screws, starting from the front, and we'll move to the back. And few on the other side. 2 and 3. So now our liner should come off. At least I hope so. Okay, so it is off, and there is a. Now we can see our belts over here. Though there's one surprise. There's some garbage collected over there, and this can contribute to corrosion and holes in the body. So while you are here, make sure that you clean it. Let's take the first belt off, and here's the tensioner, and you need T50 Torx socket here. And the trick with the tensioners like this, they also can be found lots in European vehicles, have a nice Torx bit or socket, and also get it all the way in. Since this is aluminum, it can get stripped really easily. So when it's all in, push it up and remove the belt. And now you can let it go. So you can see that this belt is getting cracks all over the place, and it's time to replace it. I would say take a routing diagram, but it's really simple. It's one pulley and another one. And also you have video to reference. To get the alternator belt off, we will use the same T50 on the second tensioner. So this belt again routes on the alternator on the top. You won't be able to see it from here, but anyway, T50 all the way in, with a little extension we will get it loose. So here you want to go counterclockwise, and we'll get the belt off. So first we will go from the might be easier if you can reach to the alternator, but it's not too bad getting it out this way. So we'll now pull it out and get off the alternator. To get it from the alternator, it might be easier to go from the top, just over there. So we will get it off the pulley over here. Just push it down. And now we'll try to remove it completely. So when it comes to belts, you want to make sure that your new belt is same size as the old one, so you just stretch it like this, and most of the time the new one will be just a tiny bit smaller since the old one is stretched out. So the alternator belt is slightly bigger than the first belt that we removed, so make sure that you don't change the order how you remove and how you install, so because you will be fighting hard to get the smaller belt in. So bigger belt goes first, and we will start from the top. We will drop it down and we'll install it on the alternator pulley first. So we have the belt on the alternator on top and on the pulley at the bottom, on the AC pulley. So now we will move the tensioner and we'll push the belt over the tensioner, just like that. And you want to make sure that the belt sits well on the AC pulley and on the alternator before you start the engine, because if it's off you will damage the belt as soon as you start the engine. So next we will get the other belt installed. So kind of same approach over here. We get those belts started where they're supposed to go. So you want it to sit all the way in on whichever pulley you are starting. And for the belts I'm using Gates. They are high quality. Very often they come with the vehicle, so I will leave the links to the belts, to the parts, to the tools in the description to the video, so check those out. So we'll get this up as much as we can, and when you do this, try not to stick your fingers where the pinch point can be, since, as I said, those tensioners are aluminum and those torques have tendency to slip, and then you can pinch your finger. Not that I've done it before, but just saying. So double check, triple check your belts alignment, if they sit well, in each pulley. And when you're confident that it's good, you can start the engine, check one more time. But at this point, thanks for watching. Please check the links in the description. Please like and subscribe. And as always, do it yourself.